It's game. Time in Miami as the crowd looks to cheer on the Heat. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
This road trip for the Thunder kicking things off here in this one.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
It's going to be fun for the players, the fans. Emotions are going to be running high. We'll see which team can settle in and keep its composure.
Adebayo with the bucket. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding bout. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And you can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now here's Edwards. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Miami with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Edwards with it. Oh, hammering it in!
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Siakam. There's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And Pippen slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. To the left wing. For 3, Holmgren. Eason grabs the board. Nobody near Allen. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Tries to keep it alive. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Pippen with the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Frames the three-pointer.
Big when Siakam is connecting from the perimeter. Can't sleep on him from the corner.
Outside ball. Edwards inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Back to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it's the Heat on the break. Allen for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Get live once again for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Let's go!
Oklahoma City trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giddey. Stolen by Ball. Allen outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Drummond. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
5 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The desire to finish, Shea has that in his DNA.
For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Allen outside, over in the corner, Edwards. Screen by Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And stolen by White. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Defended by Adebayo.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Siakam outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by White. Edwards trying to...
Oh, did you see that?
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And it's Miami's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Thunder trailing by 10. Floats it up there for Siakam. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And what makes Holmgren so dangerous as a shot blocker, he does it on the interior as well as away from the basket.
The first one falls. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
For your Heat Hype Squad. Give it up for your Heat Hype Squad.
And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Wallace outside. On the wing, Giddey. Connects from three-point range. Giddey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Allen outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Ball. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Wallace. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Number 11, Jamie.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Stolen away, and it's the Heat on the break. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. Tisdale's got the lead up to 14 now for Miami.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
It's taken away by Wallace. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's White. They get it back. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Tisdale's got 6.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here is Giddey. Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Now Giddey. Over Ball. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. One-on-one here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
They double him without a bio. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 3. On the wing, Williams. A 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Pass to Allen. The 3. And the Heat. Another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The Thunder have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Ball with it. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's Pippen in the corner. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free T-shirts. Who wants one?
Thunder trailing by 18.
Let's hear it once again for your Heat dancers. Get loud.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it out to Siakam. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass the ball. Now here's Drummond. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Allen. Lets the 3 fly.
Combining the length and the effort, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making an impact at the defensive end.
Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
It's Pippen on the wing. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Pass to Drummond. Now Eason. Drummond a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Thunder trailing by 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute left in the third. Back to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Tisdale. No good with the triple. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
No, operating with some confidence inside. Holmgren knows that's his shot.
Homer. Siakam pulls it in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
One more time for your Heat Youth Dancers. Thunder
trailing by 16. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Miami now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. On the wing, Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
34. This is it, man.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat leading by 16 to the inside. Edwards can't hit.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Screen by Siakam. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Allen outside. To the paint. The Thunder pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the defense just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Ball feeling it out a bit. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 16.
The D has to push ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Pippen down low. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Ray Allen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Siakam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Here's Pippen. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That one on Dort. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for the Heat.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now Edwards. Adebayo with the elbow. Out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. In the corner, it's Eason. Back to Edwards. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
The Heat need to get a shot off. And Ball slams it in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that
one. White. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And Love Holmgren's rise and fire approach, this speaks to his level of confidence.
And it's White, top of the key. He's in with it. Allen for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Dort.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Here's Giddey. Ball with the rebound. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up.